We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network.
Right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo is at the plate as he watches ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And that's in there. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball three.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And he lays off ball four. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Second baseman.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit in the air to left. Ackerman on the move. One out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Strike two.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Here's Jed Lowry now. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and two gone. He's set and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cano. And he's set down, one away. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
Hard on the ground toward short. Lowry's got it. On to first, and there were two down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Ball one.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that's the third out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike one. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Ahmed. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. Here's Juan Lagares. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Ronald Ackerman. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Ronald.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Grounded back up the middle. Taken there by Lowry. One away. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Hit out towards second. Cano towards second. He's got it. On to first, and Markakis is retired. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camacho. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one, as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Stepping up now, Zach Wheeler. 9-1-2 due up. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Ackerman is going to get there. 1 down. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Nimmo. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Albitz is right there. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hopped up. Camacho is there for it, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Nick Ahmed. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Batting ninth.
Coming to the plate now, Julio Teheran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Center fielder,
ready for another
11.
chance. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jesus Aguilar.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jed Lowry.
Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to Freeman. A double play. Now batting, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Teoscar Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got a runner at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitter's got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
McCann is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Ready now, Ozzie Albies. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, number 1.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Number 5.
So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Lagares ranging back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24.
Standing in, Ronald Ackerman. And here's a ball hit in the air. Aguilar is there, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
The center fielder, number 12.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Lagares comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Now the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Freeman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in, Zach Wheeler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Johan Camacho. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man, a lot. There's not many people that throw that one right there.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, Nick Ahmed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brandon Nimmo.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the pitch. 2-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Inciarte going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, second base.
Comes the second baseman.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Ball, no strikes.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now here it comes. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ackerman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Scorched to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Julio.
Leading off for the Braves. Pitcher, Julio Teheran.
Ezekiel Carrera is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Ezekiel Carrera.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ender
Has a look. Now the pitch. Runner goes for second. This is flared out towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in once again, Ozzie Albies. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't. With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
First baseman, number 5.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back toward the mound. The tag gets one, and he is in there. Ready once again, Ronald Ackerman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Cano for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Darren
Your attention,
O'Day
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
now to
Braves,
start inning number 7.
Number 56. Darren.
Here's the catcher,
O'Day.
Wilson Ramos. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Leading off for the Mets, catcher Wilson Ramos.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Here's Jed Lowry now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ends up being...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nick Markakis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Line toward right center, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Ready for another chance? Johan Camacho. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Brian McCann. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in,
shortstop,
Nick Ahmed. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
To short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Into the box, Evan Longoria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
3. Evan Longoria.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Lagares.
Into the box now, Juan Lagares. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in now.
Zach.
Adrian Gonzalez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying.
Number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Camacho will put this one away, and the side is retired. Jerry's Familia is on
Now
to pitch
pitching
out of the
for New York,
bullpen in the bottom half
number
of the eighth.
27, Jagger
Striding in, Darren O'Day. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Center fielder,
Digging in,
11,
Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Ozzie Albies. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Now batting, Freddie Freeman. 0-for-3 with an RBI in this one. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A.J. Minton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
A.J. Minton.
And here's the former first.
Leading off for the Mets.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 0-1, here it comes. Foul tip held.
0-2.
Sam Freeman is forced onto the mound now following the injury. He'll get as many warm-up talks.
Sam Freeman.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses
1-2.
inside. 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ahmed backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Second baseman.
In now, Robinson Cano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punt.
Jesus Aguilar.
Sean Carlisle gets the call here as he'll try and look for
number 54, Sean Carlisle.
first offering on its way. Jesus Aguilar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Now running at
Time
first
called here as with the potential tying run.
Carlos Gomez.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Tap down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And there he goes towards second. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 1 run, 7 hits,